Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Welcome to the SPX Kuber program. I'll go over what is Kuber. But before that, just a disclaimer. Just read this one in 1 minute. Okay, I'll move to the next page. So, what is Kuber? Kuber is kind of who is the god of wealth. So basically, it symbolizes steady accumulation of wealth, protection of assets, control, discipline, prosperity, growing riches. Because you are using SPX and making a lot of money, thought to give a name to this one. So that's how the Kuber name comes on. So what we are doing is we are seeding one ice every day and we are harvesting after 12, 15 days. Okay, so that's called accumulation. So wealth accumulation. So then we'll go what we are doing here. So basically, you will get from this meeting how to make money using this strategy, what the strategy used to make money, how to enter the trade, how to close the trade, what time you should get these trades, what time you need to put closing orders, how many contracts you need to buy, how to keep checking your trading journal, what's the exit point in case of loss, how frequent you need to take these trades. Are you qualified to trade this strategy? This is important. Is there any trial period? How can you join our Discord? And at the end of this, you'll have a question and answer session. So you can ask as many as questions you want. Okay. First of all, you should have a dream you know, to basically you if you have a dream, then you have to make it kind of possible. That's called vision. Suppose you want to buy a car, you want to buy a luxury car, but if you define you want to buy a luxury car like Ferrari or something else, that's your vision. Okay. And also to make the money or and to do something to meet your goals, you should have a system in the place. If you see that like McDonald, any franchise, they have a system in place. That's why they're winning the game, and every franchise makes the money because they follow the system. Similarly, the speed, so it's what speed you want to do it, how basically how much you want and how much speed you are, what speed you want to do it. Okay. Then somebody leadership. Then once you make the money and things, you can light the ladder. So you can be a kind of a leader in any kind of money making plan or any other kind of passive income plan or something like that. Okay, that's little bit about making a dream or goal. So I currently work in Accenture, or if you are suppose you are working in some company, example Accenture, you are making a living, limited income, performance reviews, long work hours, daily commute to work, promotion not in control. Okay. At the other hand, if you start to doing something on the side, so my dream in life, so you want to living a lifestyle, you want to have a lifestyle, not the regular lifestyle. Financial independence, being my own boss, build a lasting legacy, flexibility, freedom of time, take charge of my growth, okay, stress-free trading, stress-free making money. Then you have to think of this column. So just fund or seed from here and make your dream possible here. Okay. In this SAP Kuwait program, we use 14 to 21 DT iron condor. Everybody knows about iron condor. Most of you have heard about iron condor. You may not have used the iron condor, but you know the concept of iron condor. And so why Axis Paint SPX? Because these are European style kind of tickers. They don't have any assignments. They are the cash settled. So in the XXP, we use 14DT, and SPX, we use 21DT. Okay. And iron condor, if you don't know the iron condor, I can help you. I have some videos on that on how to do it. But if you know it, that's fine. But at least you should know what is call and put. Okay. So what is an iron condor? It is basically a call and put combination, call credit spread and put credit spread. It is a four leg spread, four leg position. So two on the call side, two on the put side, one sell, one buy, one sell, one buy. I'll send you a video how to do it, but it's a combination of CCN and PCS. Okay, and in the iron condor, we are using a credit iron condor, not a debit. It's not a debit iron condor. So that means if you example see the example here, so here is the sell buy and sell buy. I'm selling one call here, 610 call, buying 612 call. If you see the spread, what is the spread difference? So 612 and 610, there's a two strike difference. Okay. Similarly, in the put side, also you have to make it the same. If you don't make it same, that will be a custom. If you make the same, then it will identify it as a iron condor. So 592, 590, so it's a $2 spread. Now at the end of the day, by doing this one, how much credit I'm receiving? So 95. So 95 is, so how much I'm risking here? So 2 minus 95, it's a 1.05. So for one contract, I'm risking 105. So if I get 10 contract, that means 1050 I'm risking. If I'm making 30 contract, that means 3150 or something. So that is the for one day. So it depends on how much cap. I will go over on the contract sizing and sizing, but you have to, for the iron counter, your quantity, your expiration, your spread difference, everything should be same. Otherwise, it will not identify as iron counter. If you need more information, I can share you the video. And this is little bit context. You don't need to know right now this, but it's a neutral strategy. Okay, contract size recommendation on the SPX, what you can do is, so generally we are using SPX IC. Suppose we are using SPX, we are using a 10 spread difference and 21 DT, right? So now suppose day one, you take one iron condor or one trade, you are getting almost 3.5. Your spread difference is 10. What is your risk here? 650. And you, that is called seeding. So I'm seeding at a day one. Day two, again seeding. Day three, again seeding. Day four, again seeding. Day five, again seeding. So by the time you come to day 11, you will be almost closing the day one. So that is going to fund your next trade. So for that reason, you need some balance. You need some money to trade. Okay, if you get the money, then you can trade. So for these 10 trades, you need at least 6,500 as a margin. That doesn't mean that you just bring 6,500, will take it, but you need some margin also. So basically, we'll start with the 15,000. So if you start with the 15,000, you have only left over 8,500. How much you can make out of it? So 3710. If all the trades, like 20 trades goes in a month, basically I've calculated 20. So if you make the profit of kind of 52%, 1.65 in the 20 trades, you'll be making this much. That is the profit potential. Margin requirement is this one. So if you are getting 10,000, also that is not helpful. So you will get at least 12 or 15,000. You have only doing the SPX. Okay. That's about SPX. Okay. We'll have a discussion and question and section after this. Don't worry about this. I'll come back to this one again. This is XXP. It's the same thing. Day one, and we're using two spread difference. We're collecting the credit here, total margin. So it's an example of 15,000. So basically, if I'm using 15,000 and I'm getting eight contracts and seeding day one, I got eight contracts. I need total 814 the margin, and I can make 336 in that day particular trade. If I do that one same seeding day one, seeding day two, seeding day three, seeding on day four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, day 11, you may not go to the day 10 also because this closes very fast. So you can, in the day 11, it is going to fund it. Okay, the day one will be closing, a day 11 will be funded from this day one closing. And for these 10 trades, how much you need it? 8,400. And what is the profit potential to make it? 6,720 on 15,000 balance. So you have 6,600 still left over balance. So if you decide to do XXP, you can do this. If you want to do SPX, you can do that. Okay. Now, if you want to do both, then it's on the calculation of 15,000. It just adjusted. So you add one contract here and three contracts here. So total you are going to use 9,650, 5,350 still left in the balance. We need the money in the buffer because we need to adjust the contract, or sometimes trade goes wrong, trade didn't close, and we are piling up stocks, means trades. So that means it's going to close it. Like you need some buffer money to, you know, take some revenge trade or something. Here is a cheat sheet how you can do it if you are deciding to do both SPX and XXP. So basically, it starts with a 15,000 and gradually it grows. It depends on where you are starting. You can start with 15,000, you can start with 20,000, you can start with 25,000. Depends on a lot of people starts with 50,000, basic 25,000 and 50,000, the standard ones people are starting. So if you are starting at this point, then you can see where you can grow. Actually, our immediate kind of target is to reach level 20. Can you reach go more? Yes, of course you can go more. But if you start with the level 1 in the month 1, month two, you might have to, you will be almost at level two, which is around 20,000 bracket, right? So now 20,000 level month two, level 20,000, you are in level two and you are successful in this month. Then you graduated to level four, that is 30,000 balance. So your 30,000 is here. Now you can play the 30,000 like three SPX and two XXP. And the month three goes well, the level four well, then you are graduating to level six. Okay. So that is 40,000. Okay. Now that is amazing here also. And based on that one, you can see, follow the contract, how many contracts you want to trade. And your profit potential at this point is 17,850. You can see this is the profit column, this is the margin column, and this is the balance left column. This is a buffer column. So it's easy to understand once I say, I'll share this information with you. So maybe level five, month five, or level month five will be most healthy position. Okay, you'll be in much more healthy position at this point. So if you are looking at this point, so then you have to wait at least 5 months. You start with 15,000 and don't withdraw the money and keep investing the profit amount. Okay, then it can grow up to five here, kind of level five. Okay, sorry, month five or level nine. After that, you can start withdrawing some money if you want, 40%. I'll tell you that why you have to withdraw and all stuff. But I want you to be at least at this level or this level before you start withdrawing the money. Okay. And why you to withdraw, I'll let you know later. Okay. And if you are target after that, it's unlimited. It's you can go whatever level you want. Okay. And I'll share this one. Okay, what is the trade time we are doing? So basically, market closes at 4 p.m. And you will say, and the market closes generally, I initially started with the 4 to 4:15 within 15 minutes, but the kind of trades we are taking little bit earlier, 30 minutes earlier. So that means 3:30 p.m. to 4:15 p.m. is your kind of timing to open the trade. And once opening the trade, close the trade, place the closing trade after the market is closed. Okay, for the next day. Basically, before the market open next day, put the closing order. Okay? And I'll say what is the closing order. Okay. Okay, where are these trades posted? So everybody, I think in the Discord. So right now we are posting the XXP trade in the 14-day channel, and the SPX trades goes in the 21-day channel. Okay, I'll show you that one in a minute. Okay, so you can see here, these are the two channels. Okay, now closing rules. And the XXP, we use 42% profit. So whatever the credit you received, if you received a $1 credit, 42% profit is you collect 42 cent out of it. Okay. Then SPX closed trades at 52% profit. Okay. So whatever the credit you received, so you close the 52% profit. Make sure you are getting at least this one. Unless until we notified it's not going in our way and it's giving us trouble and stuff, we have to close early. Then I'll notify you whether we have to close it and roll it or something like that. Okay. This is an example how the credit and closing works. Okay. So I think you are guys are good on maths, you will get that one. But this is the formula, this is the thing you have to follow. If you are taking XSP, 42% profit target, SPX, 52% profit target. Okay. Here is some kind of journal through the option strat. If you see here, we took a lot of SPX trades. You will see most of them I had taken yesterday's one. Today I didn't take it. Today's this is not green. This is kind of yellow. You know why market went down 110 points, but still we are in the profit. Anything you see 92%, 90%, 70% above, we already closed them. Okay, that means we already got the money in our pocket. Okay, and we have new positions going on. Okay, and if you want, you can also share this one once you join the team. We can share this information with you. And thanks to RR for recording all this, maintaining this. Then there's a trade journal. I have Excel sheet. So, and you can see here, this is up to 120 and we closed this one. I have to still get this one, latest one. So we have definitely more. I'll show you the live one, this one, but I can share you the Excel sheet. Okay. On this, so far in the XXP, we had some losses on this date. And it's not like that every day we go smooth, but sometimes we will face the losses, but how we encounter it. If we cover that one, that's fine. So as long as we cover that one, right? It's nothing is 100% right. Okay. So that's why you have the risk management and you have to take some revenge trades and get the profit out of it. This is SPX. So far it is also up to 123, but as of yesterday's, we have 100% win rate on SPX. So those who are trading SPX, you can also tell from yourself. It is not my version. You guys already traded with me for a long time right now, months and weeks. So you guys can tell how your SPX trade is going for now. I'll ask in the question and answer. So far is 100% win rate. That means what does that mean? Means every trade we turn SPX, that's not in loss right now. Everything is giving us profit. Okay. So that means you have a kind of 100% successful rate here, but nothing is guaranteed again. Here is one of the account trending. So for last 2 months or 1.5 months, SPX is going at 1.41%. The account who is trading only SPX and XSP, it is going at 60%. You see the 58%, almost 60% rate. Okay, that means 30% per month you can say, but it's not at end of the month. I'll come to know the latest result by end of the month. That is 2 months. Okay, so this is also the same thing. Another one, it is a 54%. Okay. And I have many accounts to show, but these are the two accounts I just wanted to show you. This is our graph. It's exactly trading only SPX and XSP, nothing else. Okay. This is just guys. You guys need the numbers. You don't have to hypothetical. Like if you compounding interest or something. If you put 15,000 and you're 35%, actually our average income is going on 40% at the rate. But if you put in 2 years, 35% of the 2 years. Here is this one, but this should not kind of just take it as just a fun part, okay? And you have the potential like start with 15,000, you are making five. This is what I maintain in my Excel sheet as well. So 5,250. I think it is making more in my Excel sheet, but this is less here. Then next month, if you don't withdraw the money, then next month you get 7,000. Next you don't withdraw, next 9,000, next don't withdraw. Then you are making 12,000, now at 50,000 or 17,000. I think this is a very sweet spot here. Okay. And after that, you're making 23,000. Depends on you. If you want to start withdrawing because for the tax purposes and something, then it makes sense. But I'll say that after November, November don't withdraw, and after November you can start withdrawing the money to for the tax purposes. Okay. After that, again you rebalance and retrade. Okay. So this is hypothetical. So if you follow this 35% rule, you are not far away. In 14 months, you can be a millionaire with the 15,000 bringing in without touching that one. Okay. But nothing is guaranteed. Here are some links I'll share with you in few minutes. If you guys need to how to calculate, how to see the profits and stuff. And you want to join, already you guys are Discord. If you have not joined Discord, I can share this one. You can directly, or you can scan here. You can take your phone and scan, try it. It is working out. Okay. I'm keeping it for 30 seconds if you want to scan it. If you already joined, that's fine. Mhm. Here is the biggest one, this one. You should be more focusing on this one. So these are the 4 points. I would like all of you to read it, whoever the new guys. Do you know how to trade iron counter? First ask yourself. If you don't know, reach out to me. I'll share the video, how to do it. If you can understand, that's fine. If not, then you have to go through a little bit education session for that. Okay. This is also important. Do you have an account in eTrade or TOS? These are the two full trade brokerage, but there are some other brokerage also available, like kind of IBKR is there. There is, I think, there are some other brokers which supports IC very nicely. Basically, they have a lot of options. Sometimes you have to close separate, close together, all this stuff. These two guys, these two platforms do a great job on this one. Okay, so do you have an account? If you have an account, then will you be able to trade with a capital of 15K or more? This is also third point is important. Then the next one is it's a daily commitment. Are you available at 4 p.m. EST or to 4:15 EST? Okay. And this is a daily commitment. You have to take the trade daily to meet the to make that kind of money. Okay. And here you are basically in this program, you are not talking to a lot of users. You are only computer and you are with yourself. You don't have to talk to a lot of people or any other. Just you to talk to in the chat channel. That's it. Okay. You are making money as you know that, right? The other thing you have to know is in the E-Trade and TOS, if you have E-Trade, you need a level 3 access, and the TOS also you need a spread level access. Just talk to them. If you don't know, reach out to me. I'll tell you how to find out those things because without those things, you cannot trade the IC, means iron condor. And if all of these 4 points are good, then I can add you to the trial so you can start taking the trade from tomorrow. Okay. If it is going to take some time, take your time, set the account up, and kind of then start trading. Take me as I'll add you to the trial. Okay, and I'll say that it's better if you can separate these trades in your account because there will be a lot of trades in your account. I don't want you to get confused. Suppose you have one trade, one account, you have stocks, you have other options, long options, long puts, then complex, you are doing some broken in butterfly, then you are doing a credit spread, then you're doing a kind of wheel strategy. Don't do all these things in one account. So I'll say that for this one, you want to try just separate this account and move other things to another account. Or if you can open another new account, that's also fine. Okay. As long as, because I'm telling from experience, it will get overwhelmed and then you'll start doing the mistakes and what will happen is your balance will go down and you'll say, oh, I'm not losing the balance. Okay, I don't have margin. I cannot take the trade. Okay, because you messed up. Okay. Okay. What is it? Okay, here is it. So yeah, maybe somebody will ask you, some of you will ask me. So this is the one. So if you want, so SPX, only SPX 3000, XSP 3000, this is the fees. And both SPX and XXP, it's a 3500, it's annual. And I only accept Chile, so you can send the money to Chile after your trial period is over. Okay. Now I think, yeah, these are some feedbacks and how people made the money. Okay, now I'm ready for the question and answers. Go ahead. You can open yourself or mute yourself and talk.
Hey, Das, just wanted to double check with you. When you showed that the Excel file, the day one, day two, day three, so between 3:30 and 4:15, that's when you execute the trade,
Mm-hmm.
on a day one, and
Mm-hmm.
you wait for um, the result, and day two. So day one, when you execute, out of your 15 grand, how much money you are executing or how
Okay.
much money you are actually playing?
It depends on like we have two symbols, right? If you are just
Mhm.
let's take the example of only one symbol at a time. So suppose you're trading SPX, okay? And you brought 15,000. So and for the day one, you need 650. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So
Gotcha.
your margin is reserved 650. You are collecting 350, but your
Hmm.
margin is reserved 650. Okay. The next day you are trading again 650. Like that 10 days. For the 10 days, total you are reserving 6,500
Got it. Hmm.
for one contract. If you raise the contract, then it will change. Okay.
Right. Right. Right.
If
Right.
you just take two each day, then it will be 13,000. Okay.
30,000. Right.
And that
Okay.
is sort of your 15,000. So that means you have to bring more money, 30,000 or something.
Right.
Hmm? Hmm.
Okay.
And this is the profit. Mhm.
And how are we going to do this with you guys? Let's say I create my own account. When you execute this, are you going to tell us that um, select this option, that option? Because I have no clue about Condor, and I'm going to learn
Yeah,
about it.
you will see those options in your account and you'll start closing them. Just like you took them, you can see those ICs in your account. Okay. Then you just I'll give you the video how the IC opens and how IC closes. So that will clarify your doubt. Okay.
All right. So on a given day, when you are doing one put option and one, um, so you're basically playing on the both side,
Yeah, together, both sides, yes.
both sides. So one side has to gain some money, and that gain could add up the monthly some values at the end of the month.
Yes, so basically iron condor depends on two. It's basically we receive out 9.95 suppose, and we have to close less than this one. Doesn't matter which side is losing the money or both sides are losing the money. Basically, it's a time decay. Suppose you said 2.76, 2.05, these are the premiums. Now they'll reduce the moment they approach to expiration, they reduce the premium. That's how we make the money here. Okay.
Okay.
So, and we'll set the closing price. That's it. You don't have to worry. That will taken care automatic in the system. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey Ravi, funny here. How are
Yes.
we handling this sharp, movement? I see the neutral strategy, right?
Yes, a
So,
neutral strategy. Yes. Mhm.
yeah, and how do we handle, sharp bullish or, the bearish for a couple of days, like, straight 3, 4 days moving up or moving down? Uh, these ICs will go in red, right? So, I know, like, let's say you are in profit or the decaying for 5 days, and the next 4 days it is going down before you actually close. So, how are we handling those situations?
Yeah. So that's a good question. So first of all, we are having a 21 DT, and in the for the SPX, we have little bit IC in a different range. Okay. So as long as it is trading in our range, we'll be fine. If it not, then we'll take the kind of a roll or take the next trade close early or open the next trade and make sure that we get the profit out of it. So, and also we're closing early 52%, so that gives us enough time. We close it faster. So like it can
Right.
handle up
We are
to
not waiting for the
up to
expiry,
200 points
right?
down. Yeah, go ahead.
We are not waiting till expiry. We are targeting to close by 10th day, right? For
Yeah,
both.
as soon as it meets the 52%, your voice is kind of not clear if you can come to the microphone and but we are closing at 52%.
52%. Okay. Did you see any challenges or any negative going in any negative trades in
Yes,
this?
I showed you, right? So we had one loss here. Yeah, we had some losses here in the XXP. So, and we closed the trade, we took some new trades and you got the profit out of it at the end of the day, profit. But for the SPX, so far not. Yeah, that is going smooth. Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I asked. So XSP you're targeting for 14, and let's say by eighth or ninth day it is turning red and not coming down or like not coming into green. So do you have any stop loss or
Yes,
anything?
yes.
Like
There is no stop loss in the spreads. Basically, if you can, but that's not the right one. So basically, we call it out manually and we close the
okay,
trade. And first of all, every day we are monitoring, right? So if it is suppose not in our profit within certain days, okay, and we are left with zero days and we are not meeting, then we'll take the roll it and get a new trade. Okay. So, so
Okay.
you learn from
Okay.
the mistakes. That's fine. Mhm. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is this 42% and 52%? Like how did you come up with these numbers?
I'm trading for a long time now, Fanny, so I know it, right? So,
Yeah, yeah, I know everybody will have their own these things. I was actually from last time also. I always try to close like 50 or 60 because waiting till 60 sometimes burns
see,
more and
most of this SPX, so after I close 52%, they go to 100% profit. You know that the
yeah,
option start I showed you, right? But I'm closing it
right,
as
right,
I'm making 110%, 100%. How? Because when I'm closing it, I'm opening a new trade, okay? And that's giving me another profit, okay? So I'm
right,
not waiting for the 100% everything to go down. But yeah, definitely, if you want to wait, you have a lot of money, you want to wait, you can wait. Mhm.
right, right.
But don't blame me for the turn you didn't make the money. So
Yeah,
but at the end of the day, you want to meet the target. What is your goal? Basically, that is the goal. If you are not consistent, it's not going to make the money. Okay.
right, right. Yeah,
Because we have to follow a rule. Everybody will come and I'll take 60%, 70%, 80% profit. But no, you can. It's up to your personal choice. But when you want to be consistent and you're disciplined, then you have to follow some rules, right? System. That's what I remember. I said that you have to follow a system.